M-Taka is a tech-integrated waste management social enterprise with a key focus on recycling. Looking at only 20% of plastic waste being collected, the rest of it ends up either in the dump site or in the lake. And you know the detrimental effects of plastic in the lake, because once the fish consume its microplastics in the human body, causing cancer and all the other detrimental effects. So M-Taka addresses this by leveraging technology to educate people, to give people a platform to recover the recyclables, and also to allow people to learn so much about the recycling strategies and the negative impacts of plastic waste. And currently, through our efforts, we've reached out to over 2,500 members in the Kisumu community with over 40 community engagements. And this has allowed us to see the recovery of recyclables to over 130 tons. Working with the Kisumu Waste Actors Network and working with our enterprise, we have aggregated so many plastic that would have rather ended up into the lake. A key part of M-Taka's model involves aggregating recyclables from the community. And what we have here is our recovery facility where we're able to aggregate all the recyclables that we recover. So once you purchase the recyclables from waste pickers at our buyback center, we then bring them to this point. So from this aggregation facilities where we're able to, let's say, sell them straight to our customers.
M-Taka is very big on improving the livelihoods of waste actors, specifically waste pickers. We work with them by buying plastics and other recyclables from them at our recovery facilities. But we also realize that we work in very harsh and non-conducive environments, working with hazardous materials, glass that can easily penetrate their skin and cause very dangerous health effects to themselves. So we work with them to build their capacity through training programs focused on financial literacy, just to be able to save the little that they are getting, but we also work with them to support their welfare in terms of provision of gear and medical health checkups with partners. We envision a world where we are increasing the recycling culture through leveraging on technology and social incentives. We have the M-Taka app, which is available on Play Store for anyone within Kisumu County to download and use it. And one of the major components is learning, because we notice there's a big gap in people understanding recycling strategies and waste management strategies, and you can't tell people to recycle yet they don't know what recycling means.
A key part of what we communicate is that educate, connect, empower, where educate bridges the gap in education. So a lot of people, there's a big gap in terms of awareness of waste management principles and recycling strategies. So we hope to go out there to educate the community and build their capacity. As we do that, we also hope to connect. So once you educate someone, the process of driving behavior change has to be very structured. You have to first educate someone, change their attitude, and then give them a platform to take action. So connect is where we leverage the M-Taka app to allow people to connect to the recycling agents next to them. So just next to your community or next to your estate. And then empower is that as we transform the perspective of waste into valuable resource, we have to create as many green jobs as possible. So from the agents, from the waste pickers and the waste workers that are handling these materials, we hope to empower them and improve their livelihoods so that they can also benefit from waste, which is not an eyesore, but a valuable resource for their survival. So a strong component of our model is leveraging partnerships. So one of our key partners is the county and most specifically the city Department of Environment, of which we have partnered with them to manage the material recovery facility together with the Kisumu Waste Actors Network Association, that we are able to ensure that the amount of plastics recovered is not just 20% but can go higher. And at the same time, we have set up community buyback recovery facilities that we're able to also aggregate recyclables. And looking at that, we have aggregated over 130 tons of recyclables over the last couple of months that we've operated. And this makes M-Taka strategically positioned to be able to ensure that the Kisumu residents not only just use and dump, but they're also able to transition their waste as valuable resources to the right places so that they can end up to the recyclers. With our vision to build sustainable zero-waste circular economy communities, our partnership with KCIC is quite integral, because then we have to strengthen the business component of our enterprise, the business model. This means we have to work on our capacity to increase the recovery of recyclables from the market, add value to it, and sell it to end-of-chain recyclers. We are looking forward to the acceleration support from KCIC. This means right from their financial support, right from the technical support, to also their insights, such as helping us leverage the data that we collect on a daily basis, put it into valuable insights for the right stakeholders. And KCIC has a group of experts and professionals who are the right fit to help M-Taka transition from its current state to achieving its vision.
They are working on a waste and data management system that is going to be able to help businesses, individuals, companies, and even waste recyclers to be able to communicate what they're doing more, because there's a very big gap in the amount of waste that is collected and the amount of waste that is recovered and what is actually reported.
The key goal is to create a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable Kisumu County, right? So we do that on a day-to-day, working with the waste pickers, the waste actors, and strengthening both their knowledge of managing this waste, the separation of this waste as source, the aggregation, value addition, and linkage to the right market for fair trade, so that we ensure that everyone is empowered in the ecosystem.